Hi there, welcome to Made by Granat. It's Anna here. Today we are going to work on the giveaway journal. So my idea today is to fix the cover. We have been waiting for this, and also put some more things into it if we have time. I thought we would do about 30 minutes and we will see where we end up. Okay, so for the cover, I was planning to use this lovely lady, and I don't know, she doesn't have a name, but yeah, so I was thinking I want to put something behind her because I want her a bit further up. I want to cover this, and if I have to cover all of it, I have to have her this far down. I might want her further up. So I got this paper. This is a fly leaf from some old book, and I thought we could kind of back her on that because the colors go so well together, and maybe we can put something else behind it as well. So I'm going to start by trying to tear this to size, maybe get some of this out of the way. And I also want to make this look a bit rougher. So let's use a tear edge ruler, shall we? And maybe I should start with that side. See if we can make it look a bit more old. Okay, that's a good rough edge. Let's take a little bit off up here as well then. Quite fragile paper, this. And I don't mind that I'm not tearing it where the ruler is, just as long as I'm tearing. And I'm going to ink this, of course, and make it look rough. So I am going to tear it about here, and then we can use that for something else. Okay, we have got rough edges and ink. Let's do frayed burlap. Was quite high up, so we're going to use the right dauber. And I'm also thinking that I might want to run gold along the edges of this to kind of, you know, tip the hat to the original cover, and the gold here and here. I'm really liking this cover. It looks like, makes me think of rain. And I'm really roughing this up, adding some distress ink and stuff. Let's tear it a bit, fold it up. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that's better. And I want to tear it down here as well, I think. So I'm gonna hand tear this without the ruler and see what happens. Yeah, I think that's quite a good size. Ooh, now it's raining. It is raining. And people are outside doing barbecue, I can see. We have a day of work today. And I also see another neighbor is out doing, I believe she's fertilizing her lawn. And I'm in here doing my crafting, which is nice. My lovely teenage daughter Clara, who is 15, she has baked some chocolate chip cookies. for us to enjoy this evening. Do I like that? I want to add something else. What can I use? Can I use a piece of, what's this? This is a pieces from the spine of the book. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Maybe I can add some of that underneath. Yeah. That is cool. That is really cool. What else can I use? Can I use some... This is pretty much the same color, right? This is inside envelopes. Maybe if I can use some of that as well. Oops. I'm just trying to audition things here. Or maybe, oh, now I got an idea. Maybe I can use a piece of a letter to stick out. I'm just trying to see what I can make. Let me get another letter. I have a bunch of them over here. There we go. Whew. A bunch of different colors, and this could work since it's blue. And this one. Maybe I could even do it that way and mount it on top. Do I like that? Right now I'm just auditioning and playing. While I am playing, I think I'm going to try and get some gold on the edges of this photo. That's a good start. Something really exclusive to break off. all the rugged and grungy stuff. There we go. And I am going to take a piece of paper towel and gently wipe. Yes, that's better. Can barely see that it's gold, but I think it's gives a nice touch. Do I like that? Do we even see that it's a written note underneath? Or maybe I should just excuse me, do this. Look at this once more. Kind of like having the spine of the book. Let's try this one. No, I don't like the lines. No. So if I'm going to use something, I'm probably going to use the gray one, or maybe this. I am not very good at Esperanto, and this is Esperanto. Maybe I can just tear a piece of this and have behind. Let's try it. It's not like it's going to I am going to use this in collage or anything like that anyway. I'm going to take off that. This is a letter from 1951, which I had in my stash. Will it be too much? Let's do let's tear it down a bit so we only see the text, not the white. It's just painful for you guys watching my process. I hope it isn't. Let's see. We should probably take this down a tiny bit as well. It's quite big. And then we can take it down a bit more down here. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. We just wasted 15 minutes on making a decision. Okay, that's good. I like that. And I'm gonna ink it. Do I want this? Yes or no? Probably not. Maybe down here. No. Let's make it a bit neater. Okay, so I am going to do a bit more inking and then we will start gluing. That one has bent up. Let's rough this up a bit too with my nails. I'm going to glue this as well. Rough this up. Maybe I can use my... Sorry about the noise. If you don't like it, cover your ears. Make it look like a well-read letter. Is a nice cover. Let's glue things down, shall we? And I think I'm actually going to just fold that corner and yeah, so I'm gonna mount this together and then I'm going to put the whole thing down. Yeah, so I'm gonna start by gluing the carte de visite. To the blue vintage flyleaf paper. We are using vintage stuff today. Oh, it's a blue. Okay. Yeah, and I'm also going to use a bit of glue here to keep that fold down, and maybe a bit here as well. Now let's put this one onto the other paper. Gluing paper to paper. I could have used another glue here, because this is quite big. And I'm afraid the glue will start drying on me, because art glitter glue grabs really, really fast. Let's put that on. I'm gonna turn it over and use my little scraper to make sure it sticks. And I think I'm actually going to use my bookbinding glue to glue this down. I really like that. Could have done it in the center. No, I want it up. Then I could, if I wanted to, add a book plate there. Oh yes, I like it. Binding glue coming along. And then we want some one of these spreaders, which is actually a silicone makeup brush. One of my favorite tools. And I'm going to do this on my glue paper. Learn from my mistakes. Okay. So I'm just adding the glue and spreading it out. So now it's May. And I'm almost halfway through this, and I bought it in late December. So my guess is that that's 1 kilo will be used up before this year is over. Okay. There we go. And let's plop it down. Once again, using that scraper to try and make it stick without wasting any of the wonderful grunginess we have into those pieces of paper. Let's add the text block in and see how it looks. Yeah, that is one beautiful book, I think. I am so pleased with that one. I am so pleased that I didn't go with my first thoughts, which were just using the book guts. Okay, let's move on. We have 10 more minutes and I want to do some stuff. I have stuff here that I want to use. First of all, I found this. This is a beautiful etching of a castle, and I wanted to add it in the center of the signature. And the most perfect thing would be to add it into the center of the book, which means signature number 5, since we have 9 signatures. Let's see what we have there. In the center we have, we have an invoice. No, we don't. We have a letter. Yes, this can go here, definitely. But I have to cut it down because it's too big. So I am going to use my template to see where I should cut it. So 21 centimeters and 26. Okay. Let's see if we can cut it to size. And I said it should be 21 on the height, so I'm gonna take it down a little bit on both top and bottom, so it doesn't get loop-sided. 21 there somewhere. Okay, this comes from a magazine, or one of those huge books that are bound together magazines. Then I wanted 26. Ooh, that is quite a lot. So let's take it down. I don't think this is straight. Oh no. I wanted the frame. Oh well, can't be helped. I'm gonna have to take it down a bit more. Well, it is what it is. Now let's see, 26 there. Yeah, okay. Okay then, I will only have the frame up and top and bottom. But I got that image, which was the main goal. So I'm gonna fold this, and I think I am going to use some washi tape here because this is actually quite old. 1800 somewhere, 1880, 1890 maybe. So I want to add a piece of washi tape over, a strip of washi tape. And I am gonna run it over my glue stick so it gets extra sticky. There we go. and make sure it's kind of center. There we go. I'm gonna fold it again. And add it into the center of the signature. Yes, I love that. That is pretty. So we actually added another page in. So we have to make a note of that somewhere. Signature number 5 will have 7 folios, not 6. And we also want to add some more pockets. And I have been thinking, I have pockets, I have fussy cuts, I have different things. Right, there we have a pocket in number 1. And in number 2, there we could add something fun. And number 3 has this one. This is a pocket with a letter in it. Right. Fun times. Lots of vintage ephemera in here. And this is number 4. And here we have the fun pocket I made using the window envelope, which made 4 pockets actually. 2 tuck spots and 2 pockets. And I think and here we have a tip out. I really would like a pocket here as well somewhere. Could do one here. So I have an idea. Way back I made a long collage strip on paper that I sewed, and I was thinking I could cut a piece of it like this and then add some more decoration and make it into a pocket. So that is what I'm gonna do, because I haven't used that one yet. So I am going to cut it about there, I think. Since this is a little bit thick, I am going to use the guillotine color. And I will probably make a new stitch down here. Since it is now cut off, I can stitch here, down here. And cannot make a notch, by the way, because it's sewn. But I don't mind. Maybe I should try and get that to the back. Where did my tweezers go? Okay. Yeah, now all the threads are on the back. Let's knot them. Okay, the thread was cut there. That's probably why there is a change of thread. Okay, we're just gonna move that to the back, do a messy knot and cut that off. There we go. So that will be sewn, and I need something on here. How about a little teeny people. So people here. And now I want the little ones. Oh, she is adorable. She could be there, but she is a bit big. So let's see if we can find something smaller. Oh, they cover up too much. Oh, too dark. I want to find the right one. There's a little guy with a dog. What do you think of that? Is it good? Maybe I can use... I seldom use the small ones. Oh, I have an idea for him. He can stay out. But he will not be in this pocket, I think. He will be on another one. Why am I having such a hard time making the decision? Okay, that's it. They will be the ones. Let's move these out of the way, shall we? So I want to ink these a little bit, and I'm going to... This is sticky. I have to put that somewhere so it doesn't stick on something else. This is not sticky, so I'm gonna use my... Oops. Things are flying around. My desk is getting more and more cramped, which is fun. That means that I did a good crafting session. I'm just inking these a bit so they're not so white around the edges, because that is very unnecessary to me, I think. And then I want to glue them down. That is quite a... We already have a bit of blue and a blue leather and some... What's that called? Watercolor swatches. So that will be fun. Do I need to stitch it? Yes or no? Probably do, right? Let's press these girls down. Get rid of the excess glue. Let's see. Let's also put some pin in the glue and see here. I think I wanted it here, right? I don't mind that. I could also sew it on the machine. Sew it there. Yeah, I'm gonna glue it down and sew if I want to later on. Since this is already sewn, I am going to add plenty of glue here so it really grabs. There we go. That is one fun pocket in signature number 5. We don't need much more pockets in here. We have done great progress. Let's see what else we want to do. Oh, it's 34 minutes. Maybe one more thing. Okay, I really want to move on. Oh, that's so pretty. Right, we did that. I could cover this and make it right to the surface. I might do that with something. I add that fussy cut here on this piece of leather, but no pocket here. And a pocket here. Oh, I love this. So nice. Ooh, I think I want to do something fun. 7, it says has a pocket. Yes, it does. It has this. But I think I want to add something here. I was thinking about this one. This is a Finnish something. I have no idea what it says. My Finnish is not very good. But my idea was to, maybe I can switch this around, because I want it on this side. My idea was to gut this, because it's a small booklet, take out all the insides, cover the insides with writable surface, and glue it on here. And then you could both write inside it and you can flip it out. What do you think? Should we do it? I think so. Let's do it. So I'm gonna start by see if I can get these out. Just, oh, we have a rusty stapler. A rusty staple. Ooh, I'm gonna save that for later. And we have something blue down here. Can we take that out? Maybe. Yes. I hope so. Strong glue. Well, and let's add something to journal on. This can be used in collaging. Love the numbers and the blue color. Here we have some lined paper. Maybe we could just do this, and we can journal here as well. Or should we use some lined paper maybe? A piece of ledger here that I can use. We have glue paper, and this will be a bit too big, I think. I'm going to cut this down. This is fun. I said I was going to give it half an hour, and I'm just continuously crafting. There's no stopping me. Yes, that's really good. Let's use some glue stick to get this to stick. I like using these kind of ephemera and remaking them into something fun. Let's try and, yeah, that's good. Now we will use our little paper tool to flatten it out, making sure it sticks. And I can see I need to go in with art glitter glue down here. Oh, okay, quite a bit. And then we will fold it again, like so. More art glitter glue needed. Let's put the lid on. I would like to have something here. Just a decoration. Question is what? Do I have anything fun? I have a bird. No. These fell out. They could be here. Just looking here, but what else I could use? If I have anything flying around, I have a flower. But that will cover much of it. I take it down like that, that could work. Or do I want the bird? I also have a bird's head popping out. I love using those things. Okay, flower or people. I think it was meant that these were supposed to be there, because otherwise they wouldn't have stayed out of the box when I closed it. That's my idea. And maybe I can put a big label as well. They can stand around. Could put one of these. I have no idea what that says, but you could do like that. Yeah, let's just ink this a bit because I think it's way too white. I need more ink. I could do vintage linen, but I don't think it's colorful enough for this. I'm gonna add that there. Yeah, that works. Tweezers. Let's move this out of the way. And article to glue. And this won't be a pocket, it will just be an extra writing space, but a fun one. So tomorrow is Friday, and I will be working for about 4 hours. Then I will be going home to my craft room again. Okay, so we have a little decorated first page, writing space and writing space. And let's add it here, shall we? Let's add it. Let's just run a bit of glue. And we can plop it on. Yeah. I like using this kind of stuff. And we can put this back here. Okay, I have now used 44 minutes of your time. I am going to have to let you go. And because YouTube keeps telling me that my videos are too long. So I'm gonna have to learn how to craft faster. This is now our beautiful giveaway journal. And when I hit 800 subscribers, you have the possibility, the chance to make this yours. So like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video so that many other people can find me and subscribe, and I can give this away. I am about 40 people away from the giveaway, so help me reach it. Thank you all for today. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.